Yeah, right, everyone. Welcome back. Good morning, all that stuff. How's everyone doing? Look, got a cup of tea. Got a couple of ginger nuts to have with it, you know what I mean? So, limited edition Dr. Apple mug. Ooh, nice Brutelli. There is other brands available. So, yeah, last video until next week. Because I need 4,000 watch hours, I'm going to just up a load of archive stuff, you know, stuff from the other channel. I didn't delete the videos, by the way. A lot of people were saying that I deleted videos from my other channel that got demonetized. Now I just put them on private, so I'm going to handpick the whole, how can we put it, the best quality videos, should we say, out of that lot. Watch, that should be about a handful, if that. Nah, they haven't aged well because they're all current events. They're all talking about, you know, the degenerates of YouTube. But I want to take the channel in a slightly more positive direction. You know, forget all this negative stuff. You know, a lot of people have heard my views on certain individuals on this corner of YouTube, and they haven't been pleasant. So let me just turn it around a bit and just give people their props for who they are. Big Paul Venice. We've not always seen eye to eye, but I respect him as a fighting man. I respect him for turning his life around, you know, and basically just, you know, becoming successful, getting past his disabilities and becoming pretty much a big success in the fight game. Yeah, one fight, 9 years, but I hear from the old grapevine that there's 3 more fights in the works that are coming. I believe he's fighting in June, if I'm not wrong. I hope it's not a heavy spar, but best of luck to Big Paulie. Guy's an inspiration, you know what I mean? All right, I've clowned around, I've said this, that and the other. We've fallen out a few times. At one point, I was gonna, you know, give him an old, you know, a clump, you know, but it is what it is. Now, best wishes to Big Paul. You know, he's slightly gormless, he's slightly simple, but I don't know, there's something about him. He's got kind of a bit of a lovable attitude, isn't he? Like a pug, with a load of saliva. All right. Video Craig, yeah, I know he done his little reaction video, blah-de-blah-de-blah, and it did make me chuckle in a couple of scenes. I can't lie. The guy is all right. I know he's got a bit of a checkered past, haven't they all? But the guy's a comedy genius. This guy is the funniest guy on this corner of YouTube. You know, hands down, the funniest stand-up we've had in this country since Bernard Manning, to be honest. Yeah, he's bringing the views, he's bringing the reactions, the reviews, the commentary, the laughs, you know, belly laughs, proper belly laughs, you know. And I'm not just talking about his mohawk and his arcade machines and his little bloody plastic wrestling figures. No, I'm talking about he's an all-round great entertainer, makes me laugh, very funny. Love his Danny G videos. Love his, who's that guy, the guy with the comfort blanket, Andy, also, big respect to Big Mayo, you never thought I'd be saying that, did you? Now, Big Mayo's got a fight in the works in July, I believe, or is it August? Or could it be September? Well, I don't know, but he's in training camp anyway, and he's getting fit, and he'll be fighting sooner rather than later, so big respect to the machine! Look, there's no talking when the machine's around. It's all action, mate. It's all fisticuffs. It's all a little bit of gangster rap thrown in as well, you know? Hey, come on, mate. Christopher John Edwards, whatever Murphy. Yes, mate. I'm interested in my trip to Spain, or have you had another meltdown and you've changed your mind? Now, Chris, I've noticed he's put all his videos on private. He had to copy the doc, didn't he? They all do, don't they? So Chris is having probably another meltdown. He claimed he never got rid of his last channel. They got rid of it. They deleted it. It must have been some problems with... Yeah. Sure, Chris. You deleted it. You was already having a meltdown. You was on videos rambling on about, I don't know what you was rambling on about, but you was on your sofa rambling about a load of cobblers. Then you was saying you was going to be on the border of Germany working on a new job. Then it was getting more incoherent. You know, you was starting to turn into bumbling Biden. But I like Chris. He's one of my favourites. You know what I mean? He doesn't have to send super thanks. He's like a brother to me. He's like a little brother to me. And when I mean little, so yeah, the trip to Spain, can you imagine? The Three Musketeers, Big Jake, Chris Murphy, and Dr. Ratpool. The three amigos on the town. Well, I think Jake, either today or this weekend, he's off to sunny Spain for another holiday. See? That's what hard work does, people. You work hard, you know what I mean? People think like, oh, JDP don't work, Dr. Ratpool don't work. Yes, he does. Big Jake works a little bit of part-time here, a little bit of doing this, a little bit of, hustling, you know what I mean? A little bit of a side hustle. Do you get me? That's how you do it. It's hard work. We're the people, we're the backbone of this country. Don't hear me coming on with a bleeding fucking yellow bloody jacket making out, I'm working on the bins or something like some of them do on YouTube. Yeah. But they're up all night on lives, off their chops, shouting at each other. They're going to drive 40 miles up the motorway to doorstep someone for another imaginary fight. They've all got fight camps. But where's the fine? Where is the fine? There is none. Shadow Bacon still rambling on about another fantasy fight. John Paul Fitzliar missing in action. Probably fell down a Drano or something. I don't know, but Mr. Paddy Conroy, one of the most respected and beloved gangsters that this country has ever seen. And that time they fucking done a movie on him. But can you imagine a movie on that man's life? Can you imagine it? All the fights, the alleged murders, the alleged spam incidents. Oh, that was spam. Come on, mate. He found it on his computer. Sometimes they send you, just some... never mind. Oh, God. They're all in a gang. I'll be on the lovely Emmas tonight. Wearing that ruby red lipstick. Oh, shut up. That old joke's died a death. Right. So, anyway, big up to all the real ones on this side of YouTube. Like Big Jake, JDP, banter with JDP. Christopher, John, Edward, James, Murphy. And whoever else I've missed that, but that's it. So next week I'll be a big up to Trips, by the way. I see that he's left me a couple of comments. No doubt he'll turn on me again in a couple of days. That's how he is. He always befriends my enemies. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I've known the guy on YouTube for years, but an ally don't mean nothing on this corner, you know what I mean? You could count your friends on one hand, you know what I mean? So, but that's that. So I'm going to just release a load of archive videos just to make up all the watch hours and whatever you need to get monetized and all that cobblers, and then you got to send your ID, do this, do that, guys. It's a pain in the arse, to be honest, and they pay absolute patents. Do you know what I mean? I was sitting there last night and I was thinking, is it actually worth it? Is it actually worth it? You know what I mean? But I'm going to take this channel in a new positive light. God bless.